Okay. So the next one is going to be your representative in Congress. So in Congress, we have two houses. There's the House of Representatives, and then there is the Senate. So the Senate races are not up for re-election for us this year. So we're not voting this year on the Senate. We're voting on representatives. And representatives, like the Senate, make laws at the federal level, at the national level. So we're looking for people who are going to make laws that are, one, in our best interest as Marylanders, but two, that will obviously make sense for the country, right? Like they're supposed to work with the other representatives that are in Congress to do what's best for the country. So our representatives, it depends on your district. So if you've been hearing about gerrymandering and redistricting and drawing new voting lines, all of those things are about determining how many representatives we have based on different parties. So in, for example, Maryland, we're heavily Democratic, but we do have some Republican areas. And if the lines are drawn so that the area that is considered a district, a congressional district, if it has majority Democratic voters, then that seat is presumed to go to a Democrat. If it has majority Republican voters, it's presumed to go to a Republican. So what we've been seeing around the country is that redistricting. So let me get back on track. So our Congress determines our federal budget. They have to approve the budget. As you all may have seen, I know I used to work in the federal government, and when you have agencies that are appropriated, that means they get funding from Congress, from their budget. That can impact whether or not we have a furlough. When we have continuing resolutions, we've just seen where TSA was not getting paid, right? Because the funds in the budget had run out. We were on a continuing resolution. All of those things are decided by our congressional representatives. So we want to elect people who will represent us well. I will say I'm a huge fan of Jasmine Crockett, and I love so much how vocal she has been in our defense, and by our I mean in the country's defense. And so she is an example of the person that you would be voting for when you vote for your congressional representative in June. So again, if you live in District 5, like me, Congressional District 5, you have a lot of research to do. So we have a lot of choices in terms of who our congressional representative is going to be.